Hola, galeras. It is I, Joss Blake. This is the Painter's Breakfast. Or Painter's Breakfast. No the. I got my homemade matcha, oat milk. I got my maple curry drumsticks from Elife. And I got pancakes. I forgot. I forgot that I need syrup. Producer Tom is under the chair. If you'd like to see him real quick, we can do that. Give me a sec. Producer Tom, say hello. Everybody loves you. Hi. Hi, bud. I know. You're very handsome. We all know. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Sorry. Bam! Christmas tree. I know how you love the Christmas tree. Let me set up the show for Instagram real quick. Give me one moment, please. That's too funny. I don't know who that is. It's always weird when you get like weird requests from randos. Like, huh? What? Who is you? Who's you? Who's you? Let me see. Get that live show going on IG. Painters Breakfast. Cool. And hola, galeras. This is Painter's Breakfast. I am your host, Joss Blake. As you well know, got to send some invites to the cools. See who wants to show up for this. There's so many people. Cool. Flip this bad boy around. See my face. My face. Oh, look at us. I'm your host, Joss Blake. This is Painter's Breakfast. For breakfast today, I'm having vegan Elife maple curry drumsticks, pancakes, and a ice cold oat matcha drink that I made. Yeah, we're real descriptive on this show, as you know. Yeah, I mean, I'm just doing. That's what I always do. Just doing. So I haven't had these in a while. These are actually really good, but they've got a very distinctive taste to them. So we shall see if they're still good. If they are not, I'll have them for lunch tomorrow. That's right. If they're not good, I'll have them for lunch. Lick a knife. Like all shows go. I had an interesting week. I don't know about you. It was kind of difficult coming up. And I found myself feeling very jealous of like a protege of mine who's since become like a master muralist. Because he's just living that life, you know? And he looks like he's enjoying it more than when I did. So those of you who know my buddy Mariano from many years ago. He's in Bolivia now. He's painting all these murals for the country. And I remember not being in Bolivia, because I wasn't in Bolivia, but being this guy who was painting murals all the time and doing this stuff, And it was really hard for me because like I didn't have a good support system. So, and I just kind of just went for it, even though I wasn't really set up properly for it. And yeah, I just remember like sometimes you didn't have a refrigerator, so like the bowl of food that you had to either eat all at once, or you had to cover it and then just hope nothing was in it when you woke up. Which sometimes you just threw stuff away, ants and stuff. It was just difficult. It was very, very difficult to just, like the basic necessities while the stuff was going on. And yeah, I don't know, I guess I wasn't built for it. That's pretty good. Maple curry is not bad. But I just remember being just super tired all the time and sick all the time. Like Alec described me as gray when she met me. I guess when I think about it, I can see it. But it was wild, you know? I wasn't drinking enough water. When I was, it'd be like out of a hose or something like that. Not really good for you. And then there's the whole, like, just nothing, just wine bottles all the time. I was just kind of a mess. A gorgeous mess, but a mess nonetheless. My hair was always like wet. I don't know why I didn't dry my hair ever. I've got my long dreads that were, I believe, longer than this. I think they're like down to here. And yeah, I was just, I'd wash my hair and take a couple lemons and just like some oils, put them in my hair after I wash them, and just let them air dry. And so I was just like wet all the time. Didn't matter what season. I'm looking for producer Tom. I think he's wandered off. He's over this whole experience. And yeah, it was just wild. Like I really tried to personify the idea of a starving artist. So when I see him, and it just looks like he's striving, I'm so proud and happy of him. He's like my little brother. But I'm jealous. He's having the art career that me at that age wanted to have. So I'm jealous for that version of me. Me now, not so much. Me now, I've got a good art career going. I got a lot of stuff going on. So I'm not hurting per se. I'm not hurting for opportunities. I mean, I always need more money. I mean, I'm like the rest of you. You never quite make enough. enough money. Even with my voracious painter sales, it's never quite enough money. It's just kind of what happens. It's part of existence, I guess. I was having this discussion with this guy now, who puts together like bikes and stuff. He makes like fixies, and we were just talking about, we're like, it's always sad how like the goalpost just keeps moving farther back. You know, you do this and you do this, and then suddenly the cost of milk's got to go up like 20 cents. So in essence, you made a little bit of money, but you actually made less money than you thought you would. In my case, it's not really milk, it's more like oat milk, but you get what I'm saying. It's just difficult, you know? You try to figure out like the best form of action to move forward. And you don't always do it. The good intention is oftentimes kind of stolen, I guess. Ultimately, like, the answer is that weird man with the facial hair from Brooklyn. The rent is too damn high, you know? You don't even have to rent for that to be true. The gas is too high. The affordability of everything is stacked beyond a place where it can go. And the sad thing is, I know people who rent, who are actually good people. Like, who rent to other people, who are actually good people. But that's about it. I mean, it's kind of weird that way. Where your attempt to find these good individuals is a bit lost. So, I don't know. I feel like I'm talking in circles right now. So my agenda for today is work on some paintings, plan some stuff out, write some stuff down, and then just relax the rest of the day. The Painter Files podcast is done with season 3, so we're on hiatus till season 4 comes about. I'm thinking like maybe mid-August, or maybe even the end of August. Might use the college, high school idea of summer being over, and then go from there. I want to do some interviews. Probably pre-record those, so then I can work on those, get them going, and just kind of chill and have a good time. Yeah. I think a large part of all of it is just trying to figure out the best way to use my time. And so I'm learning better ways to do that. It's all kind of difficult. So we make a lot of videos, then it's difficult not to be redundant and just have basically the same thing on podcasts. Because though I am an interesting person, I only have so much that goes on in my life. I'm a painter and a mechanic for bikes, and husband, cat dad, friend, brother. But you know, I'm not actively doing all these things. I am these things because I am these things. Like being Afro Latino, I just am. So I'm gonna hit the kayak, and then I'm gonna take some pictures, work on some film, try and record that idea I had a while back, and go from there. So I hope you enjoyed the journey. Check me out on my website. I put a lot of stuff up there that doesn't ever make it to YouTube or Instagram. Mark Zuckerberg doesn't always get the content. So yeah, check me out on my website, jawsblakeblog.com. And I will see you later. I think I'm full. I think is the main thing. That and that. A lot of food. So, as the Tio in me says, you have to make it a point to try and just like reach for things. It's just good for you. Reach for things. Alright. Been around. Ciao. See you next week. Just doing little video stuff. Gotta edit. Or not edit. Gotta do things. Things about things. Painters. Breakfast. Goma. Add to series. Painter's breakfast. Yes. There we go. Now for you. I hope you have a great week. I'll talk to you later. Ciao. Bye. Good night.